What is going on, all you ridiculous tankers out there? Hope you're having a great day today. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your first time here. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking it out. I really do hope you like it. And to all the returning subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me and watching the videos and leaving comments. I really do appreciate it. Today I got another game from Possum Marksman. He's in his object 777, as you can see, and he's on the Halluf map. He's going to take this thing to where heavy tanks usually go. He's going to put on a show off what the armor's capable of taking care of. It's actually pretty cool, and I'm always happy to show off his gameplay. Possum is one of my fellow VX9 clanmates. He's a really funny dude, and he's a cracking good tank player. Anyway, y'all, without further ado, let's get to the game. Thank you so much for watching. So Possum's going to take his object 777 to where the tanks usually fight it out, right around the A1 area. He's going to hit right to that corner, and he's going to spend the majority of his game right there. And he's going to be dishing out a bunch of damage and making these dudes' lives miserable. You know, this is a pretty good tank, and as you can see, he's got this thing upgraded with the improved hardening and modified configuration just to make it even stronger, and it just improves all the aspects of what a heavy tanker really needs. And this is a really good tank. I'm kind of surprised, you know. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm not typically a heavy tank dude, you know. It's just not my jam. But Possum's good in anything, and he's gonna knock down a bunch of buildings just in case his team gets overrun. It gives us TDs. It removes cover, you know. So just imagine if everybody in his team knocked down those buildings when they started off. There would be no place for them dudes to hide if it got down to they trying to capture the base. But his team is playing very aggressive. As you can see, the Charfouture, the Sheridan, and the Hawk 30 have gone to the center and are providing targets for his TDs, which is beautiful. And it's this aggressive gameplay that really puts the enemy team on his heels. It sets up the win. You know, the enemy LT 432 is down in the center, and he's going to get taken out shortly. But Possum is making his way over here to this corner, and he's going to push across this opening, which is kind of a no man's land. And sure enough, the Progetto is sitting up there, and he's going to take a shot from the UDES, and he blocks 390, but does get hit for 500 by the Progetto 46 on the side. The side armor is typical of what you would expect of any side armor. It's not great, especially when you get hit like that. But watch this. He's going to do some reverse side scraping. When the first time I saw this, it's like, well, this is interesting. Hits the IS-3. And for a little bit, you really don't want to try to side scrape an IS-3. And this is why right here. That side plate right there is a beautiful place to hit it. So if you're playing IS-3, don't side scrape it. That's how you should play it right there. That angle you just showed him. Not that. Possum is just going to wear this dude out. And he's just going to sit here and block every shot. And this is interesting. I didn't know this about this tank. This is the first time I've seen this. And again, he hits him again. IS-3 is not even... He's just not playing his tank correctly. I mean, I'm no heavy tank driver, but I know this about the IS-3. You don't side scrape an IS-3 for that reason right there, because that side plate, he's just making that hole bigger and bigger, and that's his first kill. He takes us, and so Possum's, as you can see, after taking out the IS-3, his teammates are going to come across. But let's take a look at this tank, man. I got it set up to versus an object 705. It does 440 damage, 258 penetration. Gun dispersion is trash, but it's a heavy tank. What do you expect? Reload time 13 seconds. The health with his modified configuration, it's got 132 armor up front, 115 on the sides, 45 in the rear. The hull's 258, 225 on the sides, and 90 in the rear. And just look at this. So again, this is set up to be against a 705. So you definitely want to be hull down with this thing. If you can get hull down, man, this tank is a beast. Yeah, there are some weak spots. Every tank has a weak spot. That little ring around the gun mantlet is another thing. You don't want to be raising your you don't want to be raising your gun if you're fighting another tank, because when you raise your gun with this tank, you present a big target for the enemy, and they can pin you every time. So don't raise your barrel, if you can, especially if you're face hugging somebody. You see what I mean? So the whole armor is just ridiculous. Now I'm just kind of spinning this tank around, kind of showing off. See that little green spot when you raise that right there? I don't know if you can see that little green spot underneath the gun mantlet, but that's an auto pin right there. There's no armor right there, so don't raise the barrel of your gun if you're face hugging. I didn't know that either. Just learning stuff, man. So I'm gonna spin this tank around and try to give you, see the sides. You're gonna get hit you're gonna get pinned every time. But it's got some interesting armor, and I don't know if it's a glitch. It doesn't really show the anti-aircraft gun on the back. But let's look at this side scrape. It kind of set it up what Possum was doing with this tank at the beginning of this match. I'm trying to get the barrel just right. So look at this armor. We'll spin it just a little bit more. So if you're reverse side scraping like he was doing, I'm trying to get it a little bit closer. Look at the armor. It's like, because it's angled, you're bouncing. I mean, it's a 705. It's, you're going to get hit. You can take shots in the turret, but man, the gun mantlet, that little ring around the gun mantlet is a weak spot. So you want to definitely keep your turret moving and keep your barrel down, pointed down, while you're on a reload with this tank. But that armor on the hull is angled, kind of like the 79, not as pronounced as like the 279E, but it's angled inward, kind of like the Defender. You know what I mean? So that was why he was reverse side scraping, and I just didn't know that. So it's pretty cool, man. This is a really neat website to go check out. You'll learn a lot about your tank if you go there. So now he's spun his tank back around, poking out to see who's over here, and he's got this VK 100 -1P, which is a tier 8. And there comes the IS-32. So now he's got another IS-3 to deal with. It'd be nice if he had some help over here. E-75 said he was helping him, and he was thanking him for trying to help him out. So Possum's kind of getting into a little area here to at least give his E-75 a chance to get some shots in to help him out. Trying to see if he can get a shot on that cupola. Stay moving, Muddy. Stay moving. And the VK was trying to do a little side scraping action to get a shot, but Possum is being a hard target. Blocks 300 from the IS-32. He's going to pull up here, try to hit the cupola of the VK. He doesn't penetrate it. Possum's just shooting regular AP, man. He's not hitting gold. I don't either, man. If you don't want to make credits, that's not how you do it. And he managed to get a great shot on the IS-3. Hits it for 425. The VK's focusing on his teammates. Now the Carnarvon, his teammate, was a little slow to spawn, but he's finally spawned. He hits the VK for 408, which is beautiful. But the Carnarvon is actually making his way up here to help Possum out. Possum's doing just fine. Hits him again for 429. It's like he completes himself a little bit of a mission. And here comes the Carnarvon, which is definitely good to have up here. Possum's trying to hit the dude's cupola. Bounces another shot for 300. He's pulling out. He's going all ham on this dude now. Takes out the IS-3, hits him in the side. He's on a reload. His teammate hits the VK. He gets smashed by the Object 430 for 369. He gets hit again by the 430 for 447, and the enemy E-75 is spinning around. Hits him for 449. He's juking, and one of his teammates takes out the E-75, which is beautiful. Now his team is starting the. It's 10-5, and as you can see, all his buddies have showed up, and Possum is down to, once again. He's down to 40 hit points, 41 hit points, and he's a one shot for anything. So he's being very cautious now because he doesn't have any hit points left. He gets spotted. As you're going to see, I believe the enemy charioteer is sitting over there behind the bushes, directly in front of him. And there he is. Takes a shot and hits the dirt. You know, it's Soviet gun dispersion. I mean, what did you expect? He ain't no sniper, buddy. But sometimes you can get lucky. Possum's working his way over here. He's trying to stay in cover so he's not an easy target. His team has just steamrolled these guys. All that's left is the RD, and there he is sitting up on the hill. And unfortunately, Possum wasn't able to get the shot on him. Anyway, still though, man, it's a great game, dude. You won, and you know this thing is a beast, man. And wow, first class mastery badge. You got Hand of God, Shell Proof, Duelist, Fire for Effect, and Steel Wall. You did 4,103 damage, and you blocked 3,250 in damage, 2 kills and 2 spots, man. Great game, dude. And you got the most XP on your team. You're up there pretty much holding that line, holding that corner by yourself for quite a bit, and nobody else came up there at least till the end to help you out. So, and you did it all on your own, man. Great game, dude. Man, I really always enjoy showing off your handiwork there, Possum. Good job. And thank you for sending the game to me. Anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. If it wasn't complete garbage due to me, which it happens a lot after I go back and watch my videos, but please consider leaving me a thumbs up and leaving Possum a congratulatory comment for a great game. And I really do appreciate it. First time here, and I hope you like what you see. And if you do, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. And until next time, y'all take care. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.